as soon as the vote occurred in June 2016, and finally when the UK left the European Union, it actually left not only the largest trading bloc in the world, departed from a single market, in other words, but it also removed itself from the high table of European Union politics. And almost at a stroke, therefore, its position was weakened. And everybody outside of the European UK axis kind of recognized that, in particularly the United States. The special relationship has been much talked about between the UK and the US, but the immediate US response by President Obama, before Trump, of course, was to say, well, we always wanted Britain to be inside the European Union to represent what you might call an Anglo-Saxon voice in there and certain policies. Now you've left, you've weakened your leverage, both within the European Union and actually to some degree in the United States. Now, 4 years of Trump may have covered that up. It may have kind of given, British government a kind of an illusion that somehow it could now substitute the United States for Europe, which it has lost. But with Biden coming back in again, I think we're back to where we were before, that, Britain's position has been weakened by virtue of simply leaving the European Union and no longer being at the high table of European politics with 27 other members. And I think it does also change the balance of power within Europe. In 2016, the European Union came out with a new strategy document. And within that document, it talked of strategic autonomy, which was, in a sense, a way of saying that the Europeans would now do much, much more themselves, not just on strategy, but on all sorts of other issues as well. And that has moved forward over the last 4 years. And I think, therefore, by leaving the European Union, what Britain effectively did, if I could put it in rather balance of power terms, was in some ways to remove itself. And therefore, France and Germany will then inevitably become the dominant actors inside the European Union. Now, that may not be necessarily a bad thing, but in terms of the balance of power, you can see how things have shifted. It is therefore going to take Britain a very long time, it seems to me, to restore its credibility, to restore its status and to restore its reputation.